Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 27th of March 2022, and it's Mother's Day here, and the clocks have gone forward here in the UK at least, so it's actually an hour later than I'm kind of used to, but at least it means we're going to have really nice light evenings now from now on. Sorry I didn't do a video yesterday. I got back from my golf thing, pretty knackered, but I got an early one here for you today instead. And as far as the golf is concerned, it kind of didn't go very well, but there again, I haven't played for 5 months, so a fair bit of winter rustiness was evident in my game. But on Friday night, I stayed up at this friend's place on Friday night, and me, him, and my brother went out for a couple of drinks and then a meal Friday night, and then obviously the golf yesterday. And while we had this meal on Friday night, we were talking, had a good old discussion about various current things. And both of those two are pretty pro-narrative, and I ended up asking the inevitable question of, have they had number 3? And they both said yes. And I said, well, how about this number 4? Are you going to go for that? And they both said yes. And I think my brother said something along the lines of, he'll sort of have as many of them, he'll keep having them as long as they keep coming out. And, well, it seems unfathomable, that attitude seems unfathomable to us, but hey-ho. And it just shows you the level of trust that people have in the government and the system. But one thing I find quite surprising, and again unfathomable, is I think something happened, not this winter just gone, but the winter of 2020-21, because we went into, well, the autumn and winter of that year, because we kind of went into October of 2020, and there were a lot of people around, including my brother actually, who didn't seem that bothered about the lurgy. During the first lockdown, he was forever going to see his girlfriend, which he wasn't really supposed to do, going and seeing other people, which he wasn't supposed to do. He even went to a party and a couple of other sort of family gatherings as well, and all during the lockdown. So that, to me, says that he wasn't overly concerned about the lurgy. And there are many people like that saying how they weren't going to have any kind of treatment if it's been rushed through, that they thought the lockdowns were a load of nonsense. And then we get to kind of December, January 2020, 2021, and all of that seemed to change. And obviously it did for my brother. He went from being a little bit casual devil-may-care to all of a sudden wanting numbers 1 and 2, and then subsequently numbers 3 and probably number 4. And I noticed the same sort of thing with lots of other people, lots of comments from you guys here and other videos I see about people who were adamant they weren't going to have any treatment, but then ended up doing so either voluntarily or through coercion, but there was a lot of voluntary ones like that. And even people like Peter Hitchens and Julia Hartley-Brewer, who were both very, very, very anti-lockdown in 2020. Well, I remember Julia saying when the Big V was announced in December of 2020, I was fully expecting people like her to be the same kind of thing as lockdowns, skeptical and yeah, I don't know, but she was basically, oh yippee! I'm so happy they're here now. Peter Hitchens went and got it, even though he was very, very skeptical about the lurgy and lockdowns, and there were so many people like that. And I remember seeing comments, I'm not sure if it was you guys under my videos or other videos, comments under other people's videos. But I remember someone saying that they went out about mid-February of last year, 2021, and they hadn't really been out into town since before Christmas. And I remember them saying they were shocked about the increase and dismayed about the increase in muzzleage on the high street, on their high street. And it is almost like something happened during the autumn and winter of 2020, 21, where you had all of these previously feisty people not overly bothered about the lurgy, all of a sudden becoming very, very sort of concerned about it. So much so that they're having all 4 of the things. And I just want to ask you the question, what happened? What happened to make that change? Obviously it didn't affect us, and I'm guessing that it was the mainstream media, all these people, like my brother and that, and the friends watch mainstream media. I know there is a theory of mass formation and all of that. So I'm guessing it's to do with that. The propaganda for the Big V was just absolutely relentless on mainstream media that fortunately I missed out on, and I presume you guys did as well for the most part. But yeah, if you've got any theories about what on earth happened in that time period, I'd be very interested in hearing about it. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I've got Mother's Day stuff to do. Got to miss out on the stand in the park today because got to go, going to be departing to go up to my mum soon. Me and my brother are taking her out for lunch, so that should be good. And I will be back tomorrow. So, Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.